Hello and welcome to that Double D team. I'm D.
I'm DIGA.
This is our review for Ozark Season 2. Kick off at the end of last season and Del died. Darlene,
Face shot.
headshot, redneck insult. But this was after they agreed the casino plans to be built on the Snell's land with Marty.
He went and hopped on the phone and he made it. He confirmed it, luckily.
Only Marty Bird could convince me to come down to Missouri and partner up with some redneck. Boom. So casino plans starting to go, ready to plan. Ruth killed her uncles, protecting Marty.
Saving Marty's eyes.
Plus also her investment as well, plus she didn't want Wyatt to have a killer as a dad. Wendy and the kids decided not to use their new IDs and go and run away, and came back and decided to handle it as a family together. So,
Like
I think we're both in agreement. Season 1 was like, wow.
Yeah, season 1 was dope.
Something new, something awesome, something amazing. Been fiending for like a year for season 2 to come back. So when it dropped this weekend, gassed.
Yeah.
Start off, Cade, Ruth's dad, is out of jail. And the lawyer arrives. The lawyer now is the new connect for the cartel. She comes in and she plays it like, my client is not pleased with, As the season progresses, I believe her client is actually herself, and she's the boss, portraying herself as the lawyer of the big kingpin, so she can't be touched, which is very, very smart. Kaiser Sose-esque.
Definitely.
Wendy's political skills are then used for the approval of the casino, or the plans to go ahead. But even with all this going on, and the introduction of the lawyer, the cartel still demand reparations from the Snells for Del's death.
Definitely.
Because they would figure out they were lying. They track down Del's cards, they go to a gas station, they want the video footage, the kid don't give it him, so he dies, in short. And then they find out, it was actually Ash of the Snells who did it. She comes to Marty, says, a deal needs to be made, Marty, go and speak to the Snells. Jacob's understanding, he realises what has to be done, whereas Darlene doesn't, as usual.
She's hard-headed.
But Jacob plays it nice as well by telling the Snells to move and walk out, because he knew he couldn't tell Darlene he was going to kill Ash. Because Ash was in the room. So he had to pretend to hush him out, and then all of a sudden, bam, took Ash out. And that was the reparations. I killed one of theirs, we had to kill one of ours. Got to balance it out and make it even.
Yeah, definitely. After that, Marty, he needs to make a connection with somebody big.
Something to do with the timber, because he needs wood to build the casino or something like that, and the timber guys that keep coming in keep getting held up by the Kansas City mob.
Alright. But who knows the mob?
Buddy.
Buddy and the Birds are like the one big family now. I actually liked it.
Yeah. Because Buddy's got a connect, a long history with the leader of the mob.
Yeah.
And especially because the leader always thought Buddy fucked his wife.
Yeah, I think Buddy probably did.
He probably did. He did as well, like a gentleman never tells, innit? Then he says something else to Marty in the car later on.
Yeah. So Buddy, he links Marty up with the leader of, well, not I would say the leader, but
the main guy in that section of the Kansas City mob. I don't think he runs the whole thing, but for this area or that enterprise, then the Union boys.
They came to an agreement, and I guess they're gonna back Marty for.
They'll let him use the wood to build the casino as long as
they get
everyone that's employed to build it is a union worker, because obviously that's where most of the mob guys are. So they'll get paid from union work. So it's a nice win-win for both.
Contract for him. But shit works out. By then, Wendy befriends Wilkes, Charles Wilkes, or Charlie. She likes to call him every now and then. And they plot on how to get more votes so they can win.
I think it was like a legislation where you can only have 13 casinos in the state, so they're trying to lobby for a 14th, but a lot of people are against it. I think you need 10 votes. Wilt says he can probably hustle 6 for you. Wendy needs to try and get the remaining 4.
But pretty sure the ones that he has
They were already in his pocket.
Yeah, his friends and all.
The 4 that he couldn't get, he wants to see if Wendy could, just to see what she's made of.
And she held it down, and you know.
Especially because, like, right at the start of the episode, when I was mentioning before, she used the political connections to get a face-to-face with Wilkes by finding out where the lake house is, and then buying a table for like 50,000, then getting the St. Christopher's chain or something after going to the orphanage.
Background. So
Wendy started off the season on fire. Hashtag boss bitch.
Like, she was next levels. But now this time, Cade's out. Ruth's dad, and he's. I don't know.
As before, and he's out, but he's like, he wants to know what happened to his brothers.
But yeah, she told him that.
He kind of accepts it, especially when the story about the wire comes out and etc. Ruth's obviously got this dream about buying a house and doing all this stuff, like Marty this, Marty's great, Marty's got me a job, Marty gives me money. Kate's like, Marty's got money, we need to get it. You're a Langmore.
Remember that. And like, he's a real grimy person. Like, real grimy. Not a nice person at all.
No. Even after Ruth gives him a bag.
Yeah. What does he do? Goes inside of a 7-Eleven and robs a cash register. Probably like what? A couple hundred?
Nothing. Yeah. Forgot the Coke as well, which Ruth asked for. Yeah. Not a good dad. God. Yeah. What a dick. Because like Ruth hustled 50 grand that day from doing a boat deal for Marty. But then she did the way she talked around the deal with the guy. Yeah. I wouldn't fuck you if your dick was made of gold. Ruth has got bars.
Oh man.
Yeah. Ruth. Julie Garner. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, she's dope.
As all this is going on, Wendy is trying to do damage control for Wilkes, because whilst they were trying to get the remaining vote, Wilkes used some personal information over Senator Blake to get his vote. And once they got the vote, Blake, depression, etc., killed himself with suicide, and obviously they were blaming Wilkes for this because of the pressure he put on him to win the vote. Whereas Wendy knows that he had a history of depression, so she's trying to damage control this by chatting to the wife and saying,
swerved it.
Yeah, don't try and sue Wilkes. We all know it was your husband. What we'll do, we'll start off with building a foundation for him. Bids starting with a mill, which Wilkes will have to pay half of, but it's good PR for him. So Wendy's helped him out again with a smooth talking political shindig. Wendy's stepping up, man. And season 1 wasn't a fan.
Yeah,
I don't know whether it's because she reminded me of Skylar,
yeah,
or whether it's because she's got like some sourpuss face, or the fact that she cheated on Marty. It may be a collection of them all, but I wasn't a fan of her. No.
Sourpuss face.
Not only did she cheat on Marty, but she was like indignant throughout the whole season 1. Like, she didn't do nothing wrong and was trying to blame Marty for stuff, and like on a high horse. Like, yo, you're not on no pedestal, bitch. Like, get down. Yeah. This season, total change, and she was the boss. She's won me round. Whilst we've been going on, Petty's found Rachel. Obviously, she ran away at the end of last season, taking about $1 million or something.
300 grand.
Was it 300 grand?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's like half of the wall. So yeah. She took a lot anyway. She's been doing drugs. She has an overdose. Goes to hospital. Petty finds her, coerces her into being a CI to wear a wire to go back to see Marty. Try and get him caught doing incriminating stuff, or at least saying incriminating stuff on the wire so we can put him in jail. In doing this, he's given her pills as well. Some oxy. Yeah. Because obviously she's still a druggie, because of where she's been out of action for a few months on pills, so she's addicted now, so he's feeding that habit. So she has to keep coming back to him for the drugs, and that's also keeping her coming back to him to give her evidence against Marty. Even though she didn't really want to do it, but she didn't want to go down for life because of all the multiple counts he's trying to use against her.
He fucked her. Basically.
He did. Petty's done that a few times though, man. He did that with Russ in season 1.
Yeah.
Like, should have withdrew him out, but nope, you wanted a second chance. You allowed that, even knowing that Ruth knew knew he was lying, and ended up dying. And then this season he's trying to use Rachel first. Yeah, and doesn't work out for him.
Yeah,
thankfully.
Well, he did get a little bit of information to the point where he was able to get a warrant so they can get a raid.
True, but you got that from Rachel having a conversation with Ruth. Not necessarily because Marty didn't give up anything. Marty doesn't.
No, Marty wouldn't.
Marty's
tight-lipped.
He knows the game. He's been with the cartel for over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And so he knows his stuff. Whilst this is going on, obviously Rachel's come back after like a few months absence, and this coincided with all Marty's businesses being shut down.
As soon as she comes back, like.
Yeah. So Marty's too busy focusing on getting the businesses reopened and thinking it might be Wilkes with a political connection shutting him down.
Not
and then
this
Wendy drops it to him, just breaks it down. It's like, what happened? Why did it happen? Who benefited from it happening? And Marty clocks trigger straight away. Bam, Rachel came back. That was the only difference. After the conversation with her, she kind of talks him round and blames Petty, like, instead of himself.
Yeah.
Which also gives him up his cover. So they have to do the raid the next episode. But Wendy does suspect Rachel hard, and then she goes to have a conversation with her.
And she just kind of feels her out a bit.
She feels her out really nice as well. But she still thinks that Marty might have feelings for Rachel, because like Rachel's stolen, and she suspects that she might be working with the police, and Marty's still on board, trying to help her out and believes her. Whereas she's like, oh, she's just giving us up the Fed's name. Why are we not trusting her?
You know, Marty's not a really good judge of character.
He's too trusting.
Too trusting.
That's what she says
I
to
can get
Tommy and
out
Powell.
of him. Yeah.
Like, you're too trusting, Tommy. Yeah.
I feel I can get a couple mil out of Marty.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Easily. You might have got a proposition for you, mate.
Come on now. He's like, you know what? I like what you're going. The
FBI raid.
They raid Marty's house early in the morning. Shake the whole family up. Now I got the crazy alarms.
Alarm system's ill.
Charlotte had a bit of money. She took some money from when they were doing the whole
so Rachel took about 300k that night, but
Charlotte took 10, and she split it with
Jonah. Gave him 5. He put it in
Jonah's smart.
A fake bank account, Mike Fleming, which is the fake ID they were going to use last season. Then not only that, he then moved it and washed it into some companies.
He's smart.
Jonah, Mini Marty.
But Charlotte, she kept the remaining of it, and she bought some weed. And
yeah, she's flaking out with Wyatt at the moment.
What kind of weed they were smoking? It doesn't matter. But and she stashed up her money with some weed, which you should never keep both in the same place at the same time.
No.
You know that. But yeah, the whole family kind of gets, not the whole family, but you know, they question what's going on. When they're getting questioned, the lawyer, Marty's lawyer, comes in, and it happens to be the cartel's lawyer.
Because obviously they get brought in because they find the money. Don't matter if it's Charlotte's or where it is in the house. It's the fact that it's cartel money.
Yeah.
So they get brought in.
They assume it's cartel money.
Marty tells Wendy to ring his lawyer. So he's in the prison waiting for his lawyer to arrive. Gets up to meet the lawyer, and Helen Price comes in, the cartel's lawyer, and he's like, "Okay," he sits back down. Petty clocks this as well.
He's seen that, and he's seen the change in Marty. So he kind of got a little.
He knows.
A little chubby on for that one. He's like, yeah, okay, I got this one. But did his questioning, Marty didn't break because he knows he's been with the cartel for long enough to know the ins and outs, and he knows how Dell got down.
Helen just cuts Petty off straight away. That's conjecture. If you had anything against my client, you'd arrest him right now.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? No. Any charges? Free to go.
I gotta take care of my other client. The other client who's the cartel. But yeah. So they get out of there, and then she asks Marty, like, is there anything that can bring us down? Anyone, loose lips?
He's like, how much do we trust Ruth Langmore? And Wendy backs her up straight away. Ruth? Oh no, she's totally for us. She's on Team Bird. Mm. Marty thinks about it for a few seconds.
Because
then says yes.
Petty was giving a rundown how Ruth tried to kill him, and like basically everything that happened in season 1, like how she's rigged the docks and everything like that. Petty let it all out.
He's like, I saved your life, Marty. You don't believe me? Ask Jonah. He pulled a gun on me. Yeah, which Jonah confirms. So he knows Ruth tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Which is why he's 50-50 about doing it. But he also knows this was back in August.
Yeah.
And 3
months ago.
And then he knows, and 2 months ago,
yeah,
she saved his life by killing her family members.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Marty's summing it up. And Helen's like, why did it take so long? It's like, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big question. Like,
But
and it was.
He should have answered a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot quicker.
Because of the starvation, they don't trust Ruth, so they're on their way to go see her.
And they rolled up to the trailer park.
Marty's already there, trying to talk to Ruth.
But Cade's there with his boys, and everyone got the little M16s and AR-15s and all types of guns with numbers at the end. And they weren't having it.
No, cartel roam up. Like, yeah, put down your gun. Cade's like, fuck off my land.
But at the same time,
put down your gun. Okay.
He knows you don't want to go to war with the
cartel. I think in
cartel.
Previous episodes we'd seen like a lot of them there in the party. I think this night
it was just Cade.
Yeah, because I think Wyatt and Free were out and about with Charlotte. So it was just Cade, Ruth, Marty, and you're outgunned. So
just comply.
Yeah, for now, especially because if they wanted him dead, did they kill them?
Oh, from the jump.
So Cade's probably aware it is. He's been around the block, so he's like, they're probably just there to talk. So I'll put down my gun for now. Otherwise, I'd have been shot. Yeah, go on, Ruth. You do your thing.
So they bring Ruth inside and they question her, but their questioning method is a lot crazier than the police. They waterboard her and she's freaking out. She's soldier. She held it up, but
she don't give up anything. But there's nothing to give up because
she didn't know nothing. Yeah,
not only does she not know nothing, because Marty's not really give her too much on the inside, but she's not a snitch, and
she's a Langmore.
Yeah, she's a Langmore. She ain't gonna say anything. Like, she said everything that was true.
Yeah.
Everything she said was true, so you can't really not trust her. She's on board, man. She's the what do you call it, man? The apprentice.
Yeah, definitely.
Under his wing.
Under the armpit, just there, soaking the hull up. But the lawyer, she realizes that Ruth's a strong one. She makes note of that.
Yeah, I think on the way out, like, a strong daughter, or something like that, to Cade.
But yeah, just because what's the name? Petty. Well, yeah, we took about Petty. He tried to set her up.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, Helen didn't trust Ruth because of when she has the cartel monitoring Ruth.
Yeah, Petty was there.
Petty goes to see her and gets all up close and personal with her to make it look like they're friends and that, where he's just telling her, like, I'm setting you up, you bitch, you get me? I don't care about you, trailer trap passion. Yeah.
That was crazy.
What a dickhead.
After that, was it the Snells have a meeting.
Well, the Snells know they're going to be raided next.
Yeah.
They get informed by Marty and Helen. It's like, yo, Helen's got people up in DEA. She's heard it through the grapevine. They're coming to search your farm because obviously the link's been made between cartel, Marty, and Snells. Business operation, casino, heroin, stuff like that. So they're going to be raided, and there's nothing the Snells can do. But the Snells are ignorant and stubborn and like, I ain't burning down my field.
Yeah, you just have to compensate us if we do.
So you want us to pay you?
That's another thing right there that made me think she could be the boss. Because like compensate, and like that's something you
she negotiated there and then. Now you have certain privileges with your client to negotiate on his behalf, but
that right there is what paying for a shipment that you're not actually getting.
I like how Jacob proposed it though.
Yeah,
it's like, wait, so you want us to just burn all that?
Back against the wall.
You know how much? Basically, you want me to burn a couple mil? Nah, I need to be paid. No, you don't. You need to burn your stuff, so none of us get arrested. So it was a nice back and forth, and Jacob is smart. He's a chess player. Yeah. Darlene,
she plays checkers.
Not even checkers, man. She plays buckaroo. You know what I'm saying? Just man. Yeah.
Sure.
Buckaroo.
Yeah. So they were discussing destroying the poppy field, and they're not really down with buying the heroin that they're not actually getting.
No. So Darlene spikes the heroin on the first shipment that they give to the cartel. And this shit goes awry. A couple of people die in Mexico. And
Chicago.
Yeah. So they see the link plus one batch gets stolen. And then this is where Rachel can't get hold of no oxy, so she's like, okay, I'll have some heroin. Takes it, ODs.
Damn it, died.
Marty gets the phone call as next to kin. God damn. Yeah, and that's where Wendy. So whilst Marty's at the hospital with Rachel, Wendy takes it into her own hands to be like, something's got to be done here. we need to act. And even after advice from Buddy says, like, Marty thinks too much. We need action sometimes.
Definitely.
And when he takes this on board, says, you know what, yeah, you're right. Let's go burn the poppy field. Not in so many words, but we get the gist.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'll come with you. Not a problem. I've done this shit back in the day. Plus, obviously, you're going to be distracting Darlene with talk of I can get you a baby. Like, yo, that's cold.
Yeah.
Like, Wendy used that.
That was a
that
chess
angle
move.
against her.
That was a chess move.
I've come with a whole catalogue of adopting agencies within a certain radius. I'm like,
come
wow.
on then.
Buddy goes to the field, fills up like the crop harvester with like petrol, drives around the field so it's all soaked, lights a match, burns the field, runs away, meets up with Wendy outside, about to drive home, having a nice little convo, a little laugh, and Buddy passes away in the car.
Yeah. R.I.P. Buddy.
Buddy was done.
My boy, Buddy.
Especially his kinship with Jonah.
Yeah.
That was really strong, man. The hunting and like treating him like an adult and like backing him as well. Like when he found a gun in the woods, took the bullets out in season 1, even though that almost cost the family, but it saved Jonah from killing someone. Because when you found out when he killed the animal in this season, he struggled with that. So by killing the guy last season, it would have had too much of an effect. And he even brings that out with Wendy in this season as well, in their little heart to heart. And so I like Jonah's growth and progression this season as well.
I like Buddy. Buddy was dope too.
Big guy. So when this comes the next day to search the field, there ain't nothing there. I think they find one burnt poppy flower. That's it. But they find bodies, bones. So they have enough to bring Jacob in, put him in prison. Marty's trying to do his best to hustle him out of it. Get some information of Darlene or from Jacob that the bodies could be an actual family burial ground, and promote this to the police, and then clear the charges. It's not a problem. That's just where during the flood back in the day, they had to move all the burial ground into a certain place. So that's why they're all here now.
But Mason thinks that one of the bodies could be his.
Could be his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously not only that, but in this season, Darlene says she delivered that baby herself.
Yeah, that's probably me.
Now, delivered or C-sectioned out.
I think C-section.
Yeah, because then the wife could still be alive, and I think that's still maybe a red herring to come. But if it was to come, it would have been like at the end of this season with the Mason storyline. But the fact that she never showed up, having her pop up in season 3 without Mason, I don't know if it makes too much sense.
Well, Marty did say 2 years. The baby's hers if no parent pops up, and she was like,
true. That's a very good point actually. Yeah.
But yeah, shit happens.
Oh no. So after this, you've got the petty questions Wilkes, because obviously he's getting at a few dead ends now.
Wilkes was shitting bricks.
Shitting bricks, mate. Because not only that, but Petty tried to get Rachel. No. Tried to get Ruth. No. Came at Marty. No. My man's just taking L's for days, man.
Yeah, straight to the face.
How you expect to take when you're taking all the L's?
How you supposed to spell failure? Yeah, sure.
As you said, scared. So we don't see him give up the information on Marty, but we're expected to assume that he does.
Yeah.
Because he kind of got a deal like immunity for me, witness protection for Wendy, and then I'll try and see what information I can give you. But even then, you're like, well, you're a bit of a dick. Bit of a dick.
Yeah. At the same time, you have Wendy driving. Well, before she hops into a car, she gets kidnapped, blindfolded, taken hostage. She don't know what's going on. And then she realizes that it's Mason. Now, at this time, Mason's gone a little off the rails.
Yeah.
His whole wife disappearing, death thing, it really got to him.
Plus, after the whole body situation about the bodies being found at the farm, he thought one of it was his wife, so he goes to the sheriff in it, making a scene like, oh, is it my wife? Is it my wife? We can get my baby tested for DNA to check against it. And Snells don't like this. Put in a few moves and either social services or call the cops and get the baby taken off Mason, who's pretty much preaching on the street for 7 hours a day with her baby.
Yeah, baby just crying.
So he wants the baby back now, innit? And he thinks the Snells or Marty
birds
and Birds have done
know
this.
something.
So that's why he's gone for Wendy.
Yeah, so he kidnapped her. She's shitting bricks, and he kind of flipped out. I thought he was crazy. Like, that's where his shirt was
mumbling to himself,
yeah,
still preaching.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And
you know it was crazy when you're holding the gun in your hand and you start scratching yourself with the gun. Yeah. Them ones.
So he was saying he calls up Marty, and he was like, "Yo, I want my son back, or Wendy gets it," which makes no sense because you're a preacher, and now you're talking about
killing someone to get your son back while still preaching. If you'd have lost your faith, maybe, but
there was a lot of shanks.
Yeah.
Shanks.
Tertiary characters.
A lot of holes there, but it's all right. But yeah. So he talks to him. He says he wants his baby back. So Marty has to find a way to get the child out of social service, which he talks to Wilkes, because Wilkes knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Yeah. And somehow they get the child out. I want to say like on a day release or something.
He's like, yeah, I think we can get this resolved for you within the next 2 to 6 weeks. Yeah. I don't think that's going to work. You see, Mason's been without his child already, and the sooner Marty words.
Yeah, he words it.
It's like to get the meeting to be agreed with the guy was the political angle from Wilkes, but persuading him to get it done that night within 24 hours was all Marty, and he didn't have to use any blackmailing or any coercion. It's that just that lingo.
Yeah, it's the birdie talk.
Smooth tongue, silver devil.
Trust me. Gets the child.
Ezekiel.
He brings the child to his father Mason and gives it to him. He gets his wife.
Little reconciliation, little hug. You alright, Wendy? Yeah, let's take off these little.
But now the baby's crying and Mason's tripping.
Scratching himself with a gun and like, what have you done to him? He's not the same.
And then so now he has his child and now he wants to kill Wendy anyway.
Yeah, he's like, no, this ain't my son. You've done something to him. You're the devil. No. So he grabs Wendy, holding her knife point.
Yeah, and Marty's
got the gun. He's like, yo, put her away, put her down, man. All this type of stuff in it. Oh, I already got a gun each. Is Mason holding a gun?
It's going down.
Or a knife. One of the other in it, yeah. So they both got each other at life point. So.
Yeah. And Marty busts a shot. Bow.
Yeah, because he's getting frantic. Like Mason's not being able to be taught down from Marty with the logical reasoning, and he's getting a bit hectic and skitty and stuff's going on. And then there's just a shot. And at first, I thought it grazed his neck.
Oh no, Marty,
because it was not like jugular. It wasn't like yes. It was the. It was like Tom Hardy, mate. Peaky. Yeah.
One of those, and he took one and let it out.
The neck. Yeah, Marty's there trying to kind of keep it in, but you just see the blood pouring away.
Now you see this. This is Marty's first body. I don't know if he's gonna catch any more, but this is Marty's first body, and it actually.
Plus, it's kind of like downstairs.
Oh, in the basement.
Darkly lit in the basement, scared, catching your first body. Walter White, Breaking Bad flashback symmetries. Yeah, it's very similar for me.
Yeah, it was a lot for him.
We did make the reference in our Ozark season 1 video that we think there's some parallels with Breaking Bad and Ozark.
Definitely. And Mason dies out. So him and Wendy leave, take the baby.
Prior to this though, in this situation, Marty's breaking down. He's almost fetal position. You know what I mean? And Wendy's handling it, calm, composed.
She's rocking the boxes.
Getting some stuff to wipe and clean it up and resolving the issue and taking control. And she even says like, you looked after me when I was in my hour of need after her miscarriage from the car crash and her depression. And then Marty needs her now, same way she needed him. So like, got you, Marty. And yes, Wendy stepped the fuck up. Step aerobics, exercise, mate. Yes.
Just stepping up. But Darlene had poisoned the heroin, and it's come back on him now. And Jacob's thinking about taking her out. He thinks it over, but
he's basically had a combo with Helen, like the lawyer, like.
Yeah. They talk.
Can you keep your wife under control, basically? And Jacob doesn't really think he can, so he knows what he's going to have to do, really. It's either, if he doesn't take her out, she's going to end up getting them both killed.
Yes, because they did get shot up. That was bad. But yeah, so I seen a couple subtle things. You know, he was chopping up an apple and with a pocket knife, he puts the knife in his pocket. Instead of like, you know, just putting it on the table, he just puts it back in his pocket. Darlene, she's there making tea, and she gives him his. But she looked a little shady what she did. She was just like, here. I'm thinking like, I'll drink water. That's just me. But you know,
at least they want lemonade.
Man, lemonade, that's key for death on site.
On site.
But yeah, he takes the coffee and they go for their little morning walk. And I guess they go walking through the mountains through the land.
Through their land, because the last little look.
Yeah.
And then Jacob's like, take the scenic route. Baker's like, clutch straight away, like, the lonely road? Yeah. The shady part?
But by the time he's working up the courage to, you know, do the deed, he's feeling a little off. And
as a little every stop every now and again during his walk. I thought he was having second thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Then when he pulls the knife out to go and kill her, like, okay, he's about to do this.
He just stops and drops.
Yeah. Then you see Darlene throw her a cup of coffee away and you're like, ah. Yeah. Shady.
Yeah, she poisoned the coffee.
Jacob's like, you always were one step ahead of me, or too fast for me.
And the thing about it is, by this time, I actually started to like Jacob.
Yeah. He'd come around to be a likeable, reasonable bad guy. Yeah. He had a code.
Yeah.
Darlene doesn't. Yeah.
She don't give a fuck. And seeing how they first met, like he was talking to
you knew
another
something
girl,
was going
and
to
she
come
just
to a
came out
point
of nowhere. And,
when they had their flashback episode. You're like, why are you having a flashback between they first met? Are they not going to be together no more? We all thought, and that's what we thought, but we thought it was going to be Darlene to go.
I wish it was.
And it was Jacob instead.
Sorry. But yeah, shit happens. You know? But yeah.
Marty then goes to Petty.
Yeah.
Threatens him with the video of the mum in it.
Yeah.
With the cartel guy giving her drugs. Because always like, yo, you need to stay away from Rachel. Like, she gave you everything you needed. She almost died from your pressure. Leave her the fuck alone. Petty's like, no, I'll do whatever I want with her, blah,
Okay,
blah.
well.
And Marty's like, fine, you want to play like that? Here, your mum being injected.
The video of Petty's mom getting like a 8-ball to the vein.
So yeah, he calls it a day on the case, gets off, goes to see his mum, like, yo mum, I'm coming home, just need to go pick up some stuff. When he picks up his stuff, he sees the leaflet of the bait shop he was going to do with Russ, which gives him flashback memories of like, oh, before I go, let me go for a little fishing trip. Goes there, Cade comes over, because Cade's been hustling for money and trying to do bad shit recently and selling boat parts and stuff with Ruth, but that's not really going his way. Then he goes to rob the funeral parlour to get the money. It's not there. So he's just thinking, fuck all this, I need to do something. So goes to see Petty, like, I'll give you Marty Bird if you want, man, arrest him, all this type of stuff. And Petty's having none of it. He's just there to fish and reminisce about fucking his brother. And he says too much, starts bad mouthing Ruth and the Langmore name. Cade snaps, hits him with the bait.
Yeah, with the box.
The box, bam bam, kills him, buries the body in the water, weighs it down with a few bricks, covers the covers the car with some leaves, and gets off, tries to get Ruth to give him an alibi. She's like, nah, sorry, it's all on you. He then manhandles fucking Charlotte. Ruth pulls a gun on him, leave it the fuck alone. He's like, oh, we did this game last time. Bam, shoots near his feet. He's like, okay. Ruth to the rescue and brings Charlotte home. But whilst this was going on though, Darlene sent a message to the birds by scalping Jonah, giving her some haircut. Although after when Charlotte's brought home and gives him a proper haircut, man,
it's alright.
It's alright, man. New haircut, new man mode. She's like, okay. Marty's like, fuck this. No one's putting no hands on my boy. We're not going to play no games. What do they want? Do you want Ezekiel? Yep, sweet. Bam. Yeah, Marty couldn't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, man, it's not my kid. I don't care, man. It's one decision we can handle. So goes over, gives him the baby. All sorted now. Not only that, but this means Darlene now won't stand in the way of letting any of the cartel or the members to build on that land. Because the land where the casino is technically state land. It's a state river. And the land around it is the Snells. So technically to get where you want to go, you've got to go through Snell land, and she won't let you past unless she had to do her own deal where she got baby Zeke, so she can carry on her family bloodline or raise a boy, hormones and stuff like that.
It's weird.
So that's all been sorted now, and everything's pretty much good to go, I think.
Yeah, but now the Gaming Commission, they approve, and
one condition.
Yeah, no.
No union.
No union. Yeah, no unions.
No union workers.
The only reason they kind of got as far as they did was because the mob was like, when you get to build it, we will help you, but you need to have
all staff, union members, and that's what kept the mob on hand. And now you've betrayed the Kansas City mob.
You don't want to do that.
Wendy even says it as well. So like, did we just betray the Kansas City mob?
Yep. And but yeah, so that kind of screwed them on that. But the mob doesn't know that yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But was it Kate kind of tried to blackmail Ruth?
Yeah.
Give some money into White's college fund money.
Yeah, if you give me that money now, I'm gonna tell Wyatt what happened.
So she goes and tells White what happened, and
yeah, I'm not gonna let my father blackmail me and hang this over my head so you can use me. Like, now, you know that in that moment there as well, that was her.
Yeah.
Getting out of her father's
grasp.
Yeah. Not only that, but also taking charge and being
definitely
a mother figure as well, because she's always been the mother figure to Wyatt.
Yeah.
By looking after him, but by hiding the truth from him, something so serious. Because by him not knowing the truth, it's how he's acted all season.
Mm-hmm.
He's not been able to do stuff. He's not been trusting anyone. He's not been sleeping in the house. He's been sleeping on his roof. He didn't want to apply for college.
Weird.
Then when he did, his essay was all teen angst and stuff like that. Even though the essay was all like that, Ruth still sent it off. He got into the college, and he even said in his acceptance letter as one of the most best and inspired letters they've received this year. So Wyatt's buzzing at the moment.
Definitely.
Until Ruthie drops the bombshell.
Tells him that she killed his dad and her uncle because he was going to go kill Marty, which he kind of had an idea, but he didn't want to believe it.
He didn't have no confirmations of it. Plus, he'd already been confirmed earlier in the season that Charlotte was there that night.
Yeah.
So his potential love could have died that night from his father going to kill not only her, but her father.
Yeah, that was deep. And he couldn't really accept it, and he ran off.
Yeah, I don't think he came back by the end of the season.
No.
I think that was just a story that's been left like that for him to find himself or just head to college.
Yeah.
Because he was having them conversations in his mind with his dad. And earlier in the season, teaching him how to play guitar, it was nice and heartfelt. Yeah. But by the end, he was like, why did you lie to me? He didn't lie to you. You were lying to yourself in your own head because you didn't know the truth.
You didn't know.
And I thought that was really well played when it was a nice emotional scene between father and son. Plus bringing Russ back for a little cameo this season.
Yeah.
I kind of liked.
That was dope.
Yeah, man. Wendy tells them there's a problem. Because obviously, Kay's put hands on Charlotte.
Yeah.
Ruth's brought it back. And we're like, now we need to sort this out. So Marty's probably thinking, yeah, we'll pay him off. That should be fine, innit? Wendy goes along with it, but in flashbacks, from like a day earlier, we see that Wendy goes to Helen to sort it out. Like, we've got a problem. This guy, we might need to do this. Not in so many words she says she needs to kill him, but that's what's said, but not said. Yeah. And Helen's like, you sure? Once you do this, you can't take it back. You'll feel different. You'll act different. Stuff like that. Wendy's like, I'm sure, because Wendy's progressing to this level throughout the season. Right, you see the rise. So she goes to meet Cade in the coffee, tells him, this is what you're going to do. You're going to leave. You're going to take the money. You're never going to come back. You're never going to contact Ruth. You're never going to lay a hand on my daughter again. Bam. See you later. She goes. Cade opens the bag, looks at the money. He's like, yo, this is real. Yep. I'm going. Gets in his car, driving along, buzzing, got the radio on, singing along. Oh, wait. What's someone in the road checking on a dead animal? Not only that, guy gets out his car. That was me. I drove by. Yeah. Gets out, goes to check it out, turns around, pop, 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 coupled to the chest, and it's the henchman from the lawyer. So Wendy had arranged with the lawyer, Helen, to kill Cade, but told Marty and Ruth they were paying him off. And when this happened and I seen it, I'm like, that's nice, that. Hide that body, no one will ever know the difference. But he left him there
for
the sheriff to find, and I'm like, okay, so Ruth's going to find out. But Ruth gave the okay. Yeah. Subtly. She's like,
Yeah.
He's my dad. I can't do it. And looks at Wendy, and
Yeah.
Wendy does just the most subtlest nod.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I
it
do
was.
this.
You clocked that in it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that was nice little nuances, and I'm like, okay, so that's when Wendy realizes she has to take action, like she did with the poppy field. Yeah. And after Marty caught the body and they had the interview,
she stepped up.
She stepped up, answering questions. She's like, Marty? Good. Yeah.
Wendy. Yeah. But
$500,000.
After all this is going on, Marty, he's thinking that he can't really take it, and he needs to get the fuck up out of there. Wants to get his family out.
He's been juggling too many pies this season, man. Not only his kids, and the Snells, and the cartel, and the feds, but now the mob, like, and the politics, like.
He's not built for that. He just wants to launder money. He didn't sign up for all that. I know he was thinking, at that moment, the second episode of season 1, I wasn't built for all this, But so he wants to get away.
Because once the casino's open, all his job should be self-sufficient. He just needs someone to handle it.
Ruth.
The little apprentice, man. Yeah, under the wing.
Push all that over to Ruth. Ruth is thinking she can do this, but then when he shows her the money, like all the money, she kind of loses it and gets a little nervous again, which I would too. I'll start sweating being around all the meals.
Matt even says like,
he breaks it down.
This ain't gonna go missing, or your dad's not gonna find this, even though we looked for it before and stuff like this, because this was prior to his death.
Yeah.
And she's like, no. So this is Marty once again trusting Ruth.
Yeah. Once again.
Earlier in the season, she comes to him, can I have a raise? Yeah. What else do you want? 25k a year.
There it is.
No, what else you want? An office job. What else you want? That's it. Sweet. Renegotiates later, she gets an office job, but then he has to move her out of the office job for when he gets
the gaming commission.
The gaming commission come to investigate it because she can't have a record of someone working there. And then when at a strip club, they hire. I can't remember the guy's name. The guy, the real estate.
Yeah.
From season 1.
Yeah.
They bring him in to
motivational speaker.
The face of the strip club because he's got a clean record.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. Whereas Ruth is technically running the show, and yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's a lot, man. I was loving it, man. It was really awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, Ruth. He puts faith in Ruth to take over. He runs over. She thinks she can't do it, but the things that she can't do, he just runs over with her, and she gets everything. Bang, bang, bang.
And I think this is over like a week or two's course as well. So you've been training her on what to do, and when I'm gone, you just keep doing these transfers. If anyone ever asks and comes to see me, I'll be gone on holiday, and then just do this type of stuff.
So his plan is to leave out, but
by the time they catch him, they'll be in the Gold Coast in Australia, in the most random yeah, some random little town in Australia off the Gold Coast that they've been thinking about running away to after siphoning the money through like certain different accounts, so it's untraceable and stuff like that.
Yeah, after a certain amount, it's untraceable. But all this is going on. But Wendy, she's, she got big boy pants on, and she's running shit. That's how I see it. And she let Marty know, like, yo, we ain't going nowhere.
Staying put.
Our
family is safe here. I'm like, yeah, she feels.
She sounds like Walter White.
Yeah.
Like 5th season, I make the bodies disappear. Like, I'm
the one who knocks.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah. Now I hope we don't get to a head.
It couldn't.
In season 3. I mean, obviously it'll be fun to watch because that'll be nice TV.
Mm-hmm.
But as a viewer, seeing how she's progressed, I'm like, okay, stay at this level and master it. Yeah. Don't get over cocky yet, because you're not the lawyer. You're a few rungs down, but know your role, know your position, play it.
She could run shit. 2 seasons.
Yeah, but as a fan coming into the show, as like through Bateman's eyes, we're rooting for Bateman to be the main guy. I don't want him to be. I don't want him to break bad and be like a killer. He's already caught a body, but he doesn't need to be the guy giving the orders. But I do think he needs to be a bit more in control, a bit more action. I know he thinks it all through, but what I've seen be a bit more action.
Yeah, he does do a lot of
instead of umming and ahhing. But the main thing for me, more Ruth. I mean, she has a great character arc this season, and she's a standout actress. Although Laura Linney as Wendy, great. Wendy's character progression was amazing, but the range that Julie Garner did as Ruth, with the crying, the emotion, the hard ass bitch, the friendly banter with Rachel in the bar, and then getting waterboarded, coming back from that with the PTSD in the water, and I thought she was amazing, but she didn't really get too much screen time for her character to progress in the game until the end. Like the final episode, I think she had more involvement with Marty in the business than she did throughout the previous
couple
9
episodes.
Yeah, which is what I want. I want to see her being properly taken under the wing as the number 2. We've got that trust now. The father's gone. Anyone in her family trying to rob you are gone. Her nephew, Wyatt, cousin, is like besties, if not boyfriend, with Charlotte, who's your daughter's. Like, it's good. Like, bring her on board. And I think by, as you were mentioning before, teaching her the ropes because he was going to go. Effectively, she knows how to run the business now. So in season 3, Marty can still be there, but he may be able to take a step back.
She steps up.
Yeah, so he's not really in the front line no more.
But you know, Wendy, she got still taste
Wendy's
of power.
still gonna want it. Yeah,
She gonna stay there.
That was
just going out with Charlie. But yeah,
that was pretty much the season because the casino opens.
Oh yeah.
When they're having this conversation, and the final scene.
Yeah. Was
the mob blow up a building or a cabin.
A floor on a building.
Yeah, not sure what the building was. I think we probably have seen it in the season, but because we only watched it like a day or 2 ago and one run through, I can't actually remember what the building was. It's probably something to do with either a senator who passed the bill, Wilkes, or Marty.
Probably someone who said they couldn't.
Marty's business, one of his businesses. I don't think it was his office block.
It probably was, you know.
Yeah. Right. I can't remember what it looked like too much because to me it didn't look like an office block until you said it. To me it more looked like a one-level trailer type of accommodation.
It was like 3 floors, 2nd floor.
It could have been. We'll find out next season anyway. Yeah. It's not been announced for a season 3, but it's no doubt that
we already know it's going to get.
Although I was thinking the same with Sense8, so we'll see. I mean, Sense8 got cancelled because of the budget. Really, this budget's probably obviously set in one city. And it's quite cheap, so you should be fine with it.
Yeah.
Obviously
4 more seasons.
Hopefully 7 and done. Yeah.
In the movie.
That was the review for Ozark season 2. Basically storyline, plotline gone through. Just finish off with some of our highlights or no lowlights. Well, no lowlights. Yeah. A few little gripes and grievances, but nothing was a low light. Highlights or standout moments or stuff like that. I think we've gone through a few and gone into detail as we've run through the story.
I like the storyline. I like how the new character. I like the lawyer.
Helen?
Yeah.
Helen Price.
The simple fact that she was the lawyer, but the way she's moving, like the head honcho, you know?
It's someone with that authority and power, but not coming across as in like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're a lawyer, but you're literally giving orders for lives and deaths and stuff like that. Whereas usually when you see someone do that in other TV shows, they'd either be ghettoized or a certain racial ethnicity, or be threatening with guns and weapons. But this, you've got a white Caucasian female running shit.
The scene where the lumber guy was driving and they pulled him over, laid him on the ground and blew his hand off.
Mob.
Episode 1.
The mob.
That was big.
That was when they said like you can't be moving this
timber through. No type of lumber around here.
That was bad. Obviously we mentioned Wendy was MVP.
Yeah, definitely.
Boss bitch and
most
her
valuable
rise.
Player.
For me, Ruth Julie Garner performance once again.
She was dope.
Epic. I do want to see more of her in season 3, and I think we will.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially now she's been cemented as a main character. Season 1, she was probably secondary.
Yeah, now she's stepped up.
Yeah, you've got the 4. I think you've got the Birds, the lawyer, and Ruth. Yeah, and 3 of them females. Like the female empowerment this season.
I ain't gonna lie, Bateman's been moving kind of female. I'm just saying. So
he had an emotional arc this season because like dealing with killing someone, the pressure he was under. Like usually the pressure he was under, he could talk his way out of it. This season he wasn't able to. He had to succumb. He had to be submissive on a lot of occasions to the lawyer with the reparations, and then even like just giving up the baby instead of trying to figure out another way around it. He's like, we can only control the decisions that affect us. And
it's a lot.
I really liked it. Although you had Ruth step up, Cade gone. And Wendy step up after Marty's hour of need.
Yeah.
You've got the Loyal stepping up after Dell's disappearance. And I'm like,
that was a lot.
A lot of females. I mean, Rachel didn't have too much to do this season.
Rachel's pissing me off.
No.
Because high bitch.
Yeah, she actually OD'd twice this season.
Right, come on.
Bit too once was an accident, but to be fair enough.
That's one too many.
Yeah, I had higher hopes for her in season 1. She kind of has been redeemed, even though she wore a wire. But I think we still kind of need her around to run the Blue Cat.
Yeah.
And it's also still that hint of a sexual relationship with Marty.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get it in.
Because they lipped up a lot this season, and I think, especially with Wendy next season becoming more focused on the game and cold-hearted,
Especially
I think
with Charlie.
That'll probably make Marty lean more towards Rachel or Ruth.
Wow, imagine. I think he kind of see Ruth as like.
I don't think he sees her as a daughter, but
like,
sibling.
Like a little niece or some shit.
Yeah, and Ruthie kind of sees him as like a surrogate dad. But females with daddy issues, always like an older guy who can look after him. And not I'm saying that this is that scenario, but if it happened, I wouldn't be upset.
You can see that
because it's not like Marty's a creep taking advantage of a young girl. Because Ruth can hold her fucking own. If anything, she's probably got the pants in the relationship, but he's got the power.
Definitely.
So it'd be good because that'd be a power fucking couple. But you're more likely to write it in the way that Marty and Rachel, and then he feels guilty about it, and then you've got Rachel and Wendy butting head. Yeah, that'd be the way I'd do it if I was writing a show. But we were kind of thinking of this at the end of season 1, and the thoughts and expectations going into season 2 kind of clouded my vision on my first viewing. So I'm going to hold off too much on expectations. We've done a few. I just want to leave you one final note. In season 1, the children's storylines weren't that great. Weren't poor, but they weren't anything to write home about, and I don't think we did in our season 1 review. We absolutely left it out.
The children are.
This season, Charlotte's emancipation storyline did not like. Out of all the really females' empowerment in this season and growth, and then she to go and do that, because she seemed kind of level-headed in season 1 and knew what the game was about, but as soon as she found out about the affair and a couple of lies, she's like, no, I want to be my own person and smoke weed and drive a van with Wyatt after robbing money off you and not telling you, even though I'm mad at you for lying. And yeah, hypocritical, contradictory, ironic. So
I like Jonah.
Jonah and Wyatt, the two boys this season, because Free does fuck all.
He's just a red shirt.
Yeah, red shirt, red
hair.
Jonah and Wyatt had better storylines. They actually had progression. Jonah's was subtle, especially trying to impress his dad, and then managing to launder money for Wendy and pulling out a clutch in the end. And Wyatt didn't have too much to do, but it was more of an emotional arc about dealing with his father's death and finding the truth about that. And I thought, I can't think of the actor's name at the top of my head, but really good performance from Wyatt. I actually seen him recently in a trailer for a new film. I can't think of the name of the film as well.
Ozark, get yourself some roles.
Get yourself some roles. Yeah, I think that's mostly it for me. If we do have a second viewing of the season, anything more to come, or any highlights for predictions for season 3, if a trailer drops, that'll be coming soon. But for now, that was our Ozark season 2 review on Netflix. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit up all our other videos on YouTube. Also, our friend JD Virtue on his channel. Plenty more videos to come. Like us on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter with any queries or questions for future videos. Until next time, deuce.